Hello? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another CreamCatCorner stream. So, how is everyone doing? It is so loud in my ear. Okay, so yeah, how is everyone doing? So, I since yesterday, right? When I end the stream yesterday, it was almost midnight, right? Then afterwards, I continue on with my work, and then I finish my work at around 3 to 4 a.m. and then I get a little bit of a sleep, and then I woke up at 6:30 in the morning, where I have to continue on with another set of work, and till now, which is like 8 a.m. Sorry, 8 p.m. My local time. I I didn't get a lot of rest, and to make things worse, today I had some sort of family gathering, so to speak. So yeah, I basically my social battery is a little bit uh uh out of charge, to be exact. So pardon me if I am a little bit um less energetic. I'm not even sure if I was energetic in the first place, but I am excited to see to continue on with the Hollow Knight randomizer. As you can see, I did reinstall the, what is it called again? The rando map mod. As you can see from the left top left hand corner there, those are the mods that I have installed for this Hollow Knight game. So yeah, let me just go into the game. Oh, I forgot about this. I really forgot about this. Hello, Vigor. Hello. Welcome back. How are you? Oh, I actually forgot what am I supposed to do here, but okay, let's go to the. Thank goodness we have Crystal Dash. You're great changing the characters in more song. Ooh, nice. What character are you planning to do custom characters for? Oh, I still have that. Hold on. Hold on. I still have that thing turned on, which is the cheat. Didn't jump, turn off. Okay. Oh, okay, there it is. This is the hitbox. Oh god. Sorry about that. I was just coughing, having a coughing fit. In a song called Defeat, you change the opponent like imposter and your character who is called boyfriend. Ooh. What character did you change into? It was cool seeing that you basically do your own sprite for the King Troop, is it? Troop Master Grim and the Nightmare King Grim. Oh god, I forgot. I forgot I don't have the double jump. Oh, right. I forgot. I don't have anything to do here, so whoa, let's go back. No. Hmm. So you will change the black imposter with imposter version of Hornet. Ooh. And your character with the skin that a streamer you watch uses the game in the game Terraria. Nice, nice. So your character is the one that is called boyfriend. You're gonna change it into the skin that your streamer that you watch uses in the game Terraria. Nice, nice. By the way, what program did you use for God? Did you use for your sprite drawing? Any specific um drawing application that you are using? I actually forgot what am I supposed to do here. Oh, come on. No. I can't do that without double jump. Oh my god, I forgot about this guy. Is there an enemy here that I am missing? Oh, there it is. You're using a drawing app to draw the sprite, then you remove the background with background remover website, and then you use GIMP to replace the sprite. Ooh, interesting. So, what is the name of the drawing app that you use? Is it Krita or oh my god, what is that? Hello? Hello? Are you stuck, sir? Hello? I'm just gonna put you out of your misery. Wait, isn't this supposed to be the... Yeah, Kingdom's Edge. It's literally called drawing. Oh, I see. Okay, interesting. Wait. Isn't this the place that we... Huh? I'm confused. I have to open that wall from the other side. Dang it. Okay. Hmm. Okay, interesting. So what the okay. I'm not even sure what am I supposed to go, where am I supposed to go, but let's have... Let's explore for a bit. Oh god. Also, I did forget to tell you guys that I did get 3 pill ore. Interesting, right? We found it in a chest, I think, if I remember this correctly. We found it in a chest where there's the crawling bug on top of the acid. Acid water. uh, Also, to the song Double Kill, where you are against black and white imposter, you change their voice or sound from with lyrics from a YouTube video you found. Ooh. You also able to change their sound? Yo, okay. For that you use Audacity. Oh, nice, nice. Uh-oh. What the? Hey. Well, that's... Oh my god. Brooding Malek? No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'm not gonna die. Not yet. Am I... Am I... Am I... Me... No. Okay, you know what? You know what? Let's just... Half a walk away from this. Oh no. Mini brooding Molek. I know, right? Right. I can't do this without Mantis Claw or double jump. Okay, Let's heal up first. I'm running out of option. Where am I supposed to go? But we do have Crystal Heart. Oh shoot! What is this? Oh no, this place again? No, this place doesn't have anything for us. Well, except for the multitude of exit. Oh god. But we... Oh no. But without... god. But without double jump, this place is really hard to do. Oh god, okay, let me see if I am able... Oh god, where did you come from? Okay. Okay. I don't think I can even make that jump. Uh-oh. No! I am so bad at platforming. Okay. I'm not... Okay, that's good. That's good. No. No! No! And we're back here. Wow. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. I'm sure we can retrace our path back to our shade. Oof. Okay. I can see the nail master. Sorry, not nail master, nail smith. That would be great because I have a lot of geo and a lot of pale ore. Where am I supposed to go? Up here? Yeah, up here. No? Interesting. I keep forgetting about this dude. No! Ooh, ooh. This is Howling Cliff. Oh, thank goodness. You are not stuck up there. Nice, nice, nice. Phew. You see how many geo I have? Almost 5. Sorry, not 5k. About 4.2k. Okay. Oh, snap. Also want to see someone's Hollow Knight Charm tier list? Ooh. Yeah, sure. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, this is not helpful for me. You disagree with most stuff in that tier list. Well, that's the basic of all tier lists, right? There's gonna be something that we disagree with. Oh, what the that scared the hell out of me. I keep forgetting about this place. So loud, too. No. What is going on here? Hello? Oh. Oh. Thank goodness for this. At least we don't have to go to the ancient basin and then go up. That's good. I wonder what's gonna be at this. I don't have a simple key. Oh my god. That's the tier list. Okay. Let me do. Okay, if I am able to share this, uh, uh, let me see. This one. Okay, there it is. So, this is shaman stone, right? Unbreakable strength. What? All these are F tier? Yo. And why is it this unnecessary? He put Grimchild, Weaver Song, Grimshield, and Lifeblood hard on Earth. And Grimchild is under Carefree Melody. Okay, that is... Okay, I get it. And why Grubblefly Elegy is so much higher than this? Hello? I think this one is much more, much higher. It should be much higher, right? What does he do? What is this again? I forgot. Grubblefly Elegy is so good against Radiant bosses and speedrun. Long nail. Well, for me, long nail is really clutch. I love me some long nail. Oh god, halfway through that sentence, I realized just how bad it sounds. But I think having the long nail, at least for me, supposed to be much higher than at least Grubblefly Allergy. And what is this? The compass should be on top of this. S tier. Come on. Why is you like Sharp Shadow, but why the hell is it so high? This one? Yeah, Sharp Shadow. Oh god, I should do my own bad take about Hollow Knight Charm tier list, huh? But I am not that well versed in wait, wait. What is this charm again? Is this the one that allows you to find the grub? Grub song. Oh man, I already forgot. I literally forget most of this stuff because I don't use it that much. It says compass is useless because why the hell you need it? Just learn the map from outside. You don't even buy maps and you know the whole hollowness. Well, that's on them. They decided to play the game on hard mode. So be it, right? For me, I personally am directionally challenged. I in real life I am struggling with direction. So yeah, having a real life compass, like, it's like having a real life GPS, having this charm equipped in the game. But so far the S tier, I do agree. I do love some Shaman Stone, Spell Twister, and Unbreakable Strength. Those are really good. Lukewarm Charm is really good. Nail Master Glory? Not even sure. Sharp Shadows, not, for me, is not supposed to be A, maybe around B. Quick Focus, huh? Quick Focus for me is A because I get hit a lot. And King Soul isn't even, also King Soul, even if it's 5 notches, its effect is too good to be the second worst charm. Ah. Okay, wait. Vigor, can you tell me what is the effect of King Soul? I actually never pay attention to read the description for King Soul. For you, flukeness is the bottom of the tree, bottom of the D. Really? Much worse than grubblefly? Grubblefly allergy? Interesting. Why did you put fluke mom fluke nest so low? Oh, every 2 to 3 seconds it gives you some soul. Okay. I should have read some of these charms. Especially fluke nest. If you combine it with let's say dung defender, it can be really powerful though. You don't get why flukeness is so good. You don't get it. It ruins your shade soul, your only distance spell. That's true, actually. Yeah, that's true. You basically have to fight face to face at close range. Yeah, I do agree with you, but what it lacks in distance or reach, it makes up for its DPS. I think Flukeness has a much control spread, especially if your boss is always swarming around you. I think Flukeness is much more suitable for crowd control. If you have an enemy such as the Soul Master, where he is zooming from one side to one side, then yes, having your Shade Soul is beneficial. But I think for maybe close range enemies, yeah, having the Flukeness charm is really beneficial. Grim Shield. Oh right. Blocks projectile nails deals nail damage and increase with strength, while Grimchild does deals channel nail damage and Weaver Song is constant damage that with Grub Song gives you constant soul. I think I understand why they put it in F. Most of these are too slow. For example, the Weaverlings are, yes, they do deal damage, but they are a little bit slow. At least that's my um understanding about it. I don't know. I do love Weaverling, Grimchild. Um, God, uh I forgot what is this name. I do love summoning basically pets for you. With Sprint Master, Weaverling becomes 3 times faster. Yes, I do know that. But you have to use in combination with that. And, and usually for my play style, um I I cannot deal with fast moving basically everything. If things are a little bit on the faster pace, I get panic. Why is Shape of Uns so high? This dude. Yeah, I don't know. This dude has some weird charm list. Shape of Un is B and it's much higher than Sprint Master. Is it Sprint Master or Dash Master? I forgot about this too. Shape of Un in like D behind Lifeblood Core. This one. Actually, I I really don't like any of this Lifeblood arms. I don't like it personally because I get hit a lot, and having one of those temporary hearts where you cannot regain, yeah, that's a no for me. Want to see and the tier list of the streamer you watch, which is more reasonable? Yeah, sure. Just hit me up, and after that, we are gonna continue on with the game. Otherwise, we are not gonna make any sort of progress. Yes. Okay. So this is F tier, right? Oh, okay. Weaveling is so much higher, and Shape of Un is S tier. And why is this the Unbreakable Greed is so much higher than Spell Twister 2? What? Come on, Vigor. How is this much more reasonable? For Great Gathering Swarm, he has them so high only because he has a geo problem. Aha, I see. No wonder he is putting it in such way. I see, I see. Well, that's fair. That's fair for them. But for me, I have to, because I got hit a lot, right? I have to put the Hive Blood charm much higher than this. Maybe A? Yeah, maybe A. Uh, um, I do agree about deep focus. Deep focus is really not it's not a good charm because it makes you focus 2 times as long and making you just as vulnerable for longer. And oh my god, the compass is so much low. It's F. Is this Jonas Blessing? I do agree that Jonas Blessing is gonna be in the last. This one I agree because um you only need to use it once, right? In order to get a certain number of hive blood, life blood, not hive blood, life blood count. Also, compass for him is F because he never buys map anyway. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it depends on the player whether or not they are gonna use the map or not. For me, I literally got lost. Even without a randomizer, I got lost so much. Con that he at least thinks pets are useful. I know, right? Well, at least for the I forgot about this charm's name. The hatchling? I always call it hatchlings. Glowing womb, right? Glowing womb. I think glowing womb is good, especially when you combine it with other charm. Glowing womb. Hollowness, you kind of remember hollowness, so for you, compass is bottom C. I guess so. If you don't use the compass that much, yes, it is gonna be on the lower end of the tier list. But if you are talking to me, I would put the compass much higher than this because uh apparently I got so lost in the game. I need help. Glowing womb is bad. Oh my god. Needs a buff. Yeah, I kind of agree, but it's not a D tier, especially all this lifeblood charm. I will rate them much lower than glowing womb. That's just my personal take because I rarely use any of the lifeblood charm. They deal less damage than Grimchild and use your soul, making your spell and heal more rare. Yes, I do agree with that. They do take your one valuable resources in order to create this. But if you combine this with this, um, um, Fury, Fallen, I forgot the name of this charm. Fallen Fury. I think it will create a much devastating uh hatchling attack, right? But then again, glowing womb on its own is not good. But I think if you combine it with Dung Defender, where is it? If you combine it with Dung Defender, it will become much more stronger. I forgot. Yeah, I think if you can combine with Glowing Womb with Dung Defender, and then you combine with the Spore Shroom charm, it's gonna be much more stronger because it deals an area of attack surrounding the attack point. So if you got if you have problem dealing with a horde of enemy, then yes, it is gonna be useful. But for most people that can handle mob enemies, I think yeah, glowing room is not that good. Deal more damage when you are one hit left? No, thank you. Well, that's fair. Fury is not even D. You will put it top F. Whoa, really? I mean, if I am very good at the game, I am confident in me not taking any damage, then yes, I would put it in much higher position. But in most cases, I am so careless. I would underestimate the distance that I needed that I needed to confront the enemy, then I would die. So yeah, I kind of agree. Top D or maybe even mid C. It's not gonna be much higher than C. I can tell you that. Interesting. You're not good, and the only people you have seen it using are speedrunners. Well, that's the thing, right? Speedrunners, they kinda have to use the raw I want to say Raw Fury, but Raw Fury is the studio game studio. Fallen of the Fury, they have to use this because if they die, they can basically use that as an excuse to restart the whole run again. So I kind of understand why they need to use this, and they got a DPS boost in the process, so that's good. The one thing you hate 90% of the speedrun community. So yeah, I do understand that. I mean, speedrunners are on their whole level, their own level basically. They they do practice a lot of the game, so they get good at the game very they get very good at the game, much better than us, right? Anyway, back to the game. Oh, right. I keep on forgetting that I am playing a game. Let me do this. Okay. Close this. Okay. Oh, so This game, right? I don't even know what am I supposed to do. Should I go down? Oh, wait. Oh my god. But I don't even have double jump. No. Wait. Can I go back up? I can't. We're stuck here. Hello? Oh, right. I think I did kill Myla in one of the run enemy that. Oh shoot. Oh shoot, what? Hello? He's using the force to force me back. Oof. Okay. What is going on? Uh-oh. Um. Um. Interesting. I got pushed back. Interesting. I wonder what happened. Also, the other person who puts Grimchild and all pets at showed him, you showed him, me, you, having all pets and strength and fighting Sly and pets dealt the most damage, and he is like, that actually proves your point that they are worthless. Firstly, Grimchild loses half shots, so it's not good, and third, second 3 minutes Sly fight is way too slow. Hmm. Well, for me, if the pets are able to fight the fight for me, I'm all good. I would never turn down a help. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Can use this, right? Yes. Gaming. Oh. 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 Yes. Finally, progress. He forgets that Sly has the smallest hitbox, so of course Grimchild will lose half shots. That's true. That's true. I mean, if you have to hit Sly with his small hitbox and erratic movement, then yes, it makes sense that Grimchild would lose 50 of his shot. City of Tears. Interesting. What is this? Rancid 8? Give me something good, please. Oh my god, you still give me Rancid 8? Interesting. And how 3 minutes Sly is too slow? He even told you that Nightmare King Grim take less than 3 minutes to beat? Yo, is this guy some sort of speedrunner? Because I think... Oh my god, what is this? That's not helpful for us. Oh my god, what is this? Nice. He might be. No, it's not infinite rancid egg. The one that spawned is just the enemy. No, I can't. I can't jump that high. Interesting. I kinda need... Oh god. I kinda need double jump for this. Or at least dash. Or Mantis Claw. Go back and go down to the ancient basin? What? You mean to the place that I start the stream in? Or the pathway to go to the ancient basin? What is this? Come fight me, you coward. Okay. What is... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is this lie? Oh my god. Smallest of enemies. Okay, please tell me there's something good here. God, please. Wanderer's Journal. Interesting. Man, I wish I had some sort of spell in my repertoire right now. Man, I wish I had some sort of bug spray. Oh my god. Let me out. Let me out. Oh my god. No. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Heal. Heal. Nice. Enough with the bench flight kings. I know, right? Interesting. Oh shoot. Okay. Fog Canyon. And I am not... I don't have any sort of progress whatsoever, huh? Oh man, are you kidding me? Okay. That's really sad. I don't have Mantis Claws, so... Oh! He died. Oof. Okay, I need to get some sort of healing. Oh no! 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 What? Okay, you guys see, right? That is BS. I hit them. I hit them. How is that fair? Okay, you know what? I am not gonna die. I am gonna save scum. How is that? Wait, oh no 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 no. This one. Interesting. Oh man. Oops. See, this is one of the few reasons why I am not able to use the lifeblood charms. I can never trust myself doing that. Okay. That's not gonna help us. Oh. No. Okay, okay, okay. I am taking a risk here. No. Oh no. I forgot about that. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay, let's do this properly. I want to say. Let's take things slow. Whoops. Okay. Okay. That is so funny. Oh, shoot. I want I want to find my shade. There it is. Shoot. Okay, 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 relax. 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 Oh, I forgot about this. Um, um, hello? What? What is that? Why is there a silhouette of brooding Malek? There it is. It's a boss fight? Well, it's supposed to be a boss fight, but the music! Oh, oh my god. We are in deepness without any anything. We don't have anything here. Oh god. So yeah, your one parrot that is way smarter than you thought. He watched you all the time and now every time you say hornet he sings, and every time you say Markov he bites his toy aggressively. Oh, that's cute. One of your friends showed you a cool video where a blue knight with magic shovel, Cuphead, Little Knight from Hollow Knight, Frisk from Undertale, and another character meet each other in a universe. Oh, interesting. So that is um a fanfic, I want to say. Oh, it's a video. Okay, sorry about that. Man, my brain is not doing. Oh my god. Cloth? Hello? Eating a tiny creature. Blah blah blah. Whatsoever. Well, we have a new bench, so that's good. Am I gonna regret going down here? I think I'm gonna regret going down here. Okay, before we go down, there's that. So many pathways. And what is this? There's a bench somewhere around here. Oh wait, I forgot. I did see um the oh god, what, oh my god, what are you doing? The mantis lord. But I don't think that's gonna be a fair fight, because I did use one of the no, one of the infinite jump to get where the mantis lord are. Oh, not being able to traverse into this place without basically what we call uh dash is really hard. I forgot I have crystal dash. I should make use of it. Oh my god, that is so cute. What you gonna do? Oh my god. Let me heal. Okay, that is so cute. Oh my god, his club changed into a bigger size. That is so funny. go see what's to the entrance of the Mantis village. I will. I'm so excited to finally have some sort of progress. Okay, we have this bench, so that's good. What is this? Oh, bubbles? Oh my god. Um, and it's one of those dark places where I need the Lumafly lantern. Well, the best thing about this, have the I have the hitbox activated. So technically, I am able to not like that. I'm able to do that jump. Are you kidding me? A bubble. And now I can't get back up. Nice. So meaning I am stuck in this place, right? Apparently not. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, that wasn't so hard. Interesting. Yeah, having the terrain hitbox, it really helps us in this case. Interesting. Come on, give me something good. Hollowness Seal. Nice. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's not gonna help us. I need spells. Oh my god. No. Well, okay, that's good. That's good. At least it's an enemy that we can fight. Oh my god. Oh my god. We were stand. Furious Vengefly boss fight with Soul Warriors Follies. Hello? Am I even able to... Hello? I can't even do... What will replace Weaver Song? I don't know. I don't think I am able to get it. It's up there, right? And we... The hell is this? That's... Interesting. Yes, I do need Mantis Claw. God. I think I can do it. Nope. I'm not taking any chances. I think we are stuck down here. I don't have the necessary movement to go up. Crystal Dash? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I forgot about Crystal Dash. I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. I forgot I have Crystal Dash. Well, that's... Oh my god. That's really unfortunate for me. Well, let me just get my... Oh, you... You... Okay. It killed itself, so that's good. Dare I try this again? Okay. Nope, I'm not gonna take any chances whatsoever. In fact, let's warp. I think warp, right? Let's warp to... Is it Retta? Whatever. That works. Well, that's... Oh, shoot. Okay. Hey. Oh my god, I can't even do this. Can I? Okay, apparently you can. Interesting. Oh, there's this place, the Black Egg Temple. Apparently we can do this. Crystal Peak. Can go down. Oh my god, where is this? I can't even do anything here. I am so sad. I don't even have a down spell. Okay, let's warp. Interesting. So let's do this again. What? so that's good. That's good. No, I forgot. I need Mantis Claw. Okay. Without Mantis Claw, I am basically limited to where I can go. Hello? Interesting. I've never seen this happen before. This is our clone, Nosk. Okay. Nosk, you do your thing, okay? Finally, your animation finally hits, huh? Wait, what is that? More money. Hello, Nos. What are you looking at? Something interesting. I I can't I can't even go up there. Okay, that's fair. Thank you for the clip, Bigger. Yeah, that's the first time I've seen Nosk before you are able to see them. Okay, there is one more. Oh god, I can't go up. Oh, this sucks. Okay, okay. I'm guessing I have to turn on the cheat. Otherwise, I can't even do anything here. I'm gonna self lock myself in this area. Okay, let's turn it off. Okay, so there's this place which I am not able to get up. Also, the streamer you watch, you showed him playing the song Monochrome but with Hornet or Wing Nos, and he saw in the video a message that pops that you added saying follow the Bob. Ooh. And his reaction was golden. I will see it afterwards. Otherwise, I'm not gonna make any sort of progress at all in this game. And I do want to make some sort of progress. But do let me know in the chat. I will I will have a look at it later. Okay, let's go down here. Oh my god, one of this. Oh my god. How are they so annoying? This control control chaos, and I still got lags. What is going on here? Okay, let's wait. I'm not supposed to turn on infinite soul, but I'm sorry I have to rely on this. But otherwise I'm not gonna make any sort of progress. Oops. Okay, so that's good. You need to stop, sir. That's cheating. Cheating. You're cheating. No, no, no. Where is my shade? Am I... No, please. No. Oh god. I'm scared. You there. Oh man. Oh no. Come on, Shade. Come on. Okay. 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 Man, I wish I found... I wish I found... What? What is that? Okay, so that is one of the grub. I wish I found Mantis Claw by now. Because things are much more difficult without Mantis Claw. And I'm stuck here. I have no option to go out. Yes, the shit is definitely mocking me. Okay. So let's... I think let's warp into somewhere else then. We have the hive, we have the dark room, we have the gray mourner, hot spring, dirt mouth. Let's go to the... Oh gosh, gray mourner? Let's go. I actually forgot what until in this area. Right, because we cannot swim, this area is off limit to us. And without Mantis Claw, we can't do the sick walled crystal dash hack, whatever it is called. Okay, so this is green path. Interesting. No. Oh. Man. Without dash, without crystal. Oh wait, I can crystal dash. I'm such an idiot. Oh my god, you. Why are you here? You are horrifying enough in deepness. Oh, you gotta go? Okay, thank you for dropping by, Vigor. I really do appreciate you coming. I'll see you later then. Let's hope I can do some sort of progress. Oh. Please save me from my stupidness. I'm scared. I am one hit away. I'm gonna die. Oh, finally, we opened that. Whoa. Hey. Yo, that's... Now let's see. Do not. Do not. Nice. God damn it. No, please. You want to fight me? Okay, fight me then, you coward. I told you you were a coward. Oof, oof. Okay, let me do this. Please tell me it's something. Soul catcher. Finally, our first charm. Hello? Oh wait, it's not. It's not our first charm. We do have sharp shadow. But soul catcher is much better. Oh, this is the place where we fight Zod, right? Oh, interesting. They simply avoid me. Interesting. I can just simply do this and avoid getting hit. Interesting. Whoops. Nice. I don't even get the satisfaction of seeing it explode. They just disappear without a trace. Interesting. Oh my god, Zero. What are you doing here? Okay. So that's good, that's good. Uh-oh. I don't think I am able to do this. But I am gonna try. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is really heart-wrenching stuff. I can't even do... Hello? Interesting. Okay, let's... At least we got this. Okay. Have we been here? I feel like we've been here. Okay, so we can't go there without Mantis Claw. We can't do that. Man. Oh, God. Visited. Oh, what is on the right hand corner there? Right one, ruins one, left three. What? What? I don't even understand. I can't even. Okay, so that's really bad. We are basically soft locked in this dang area. Maybe let's warp to another place then. Oh man. Okay, let's go to the hive. I'm not even sure. That's really unfortunate to have. Oh. Okay, now let's do this correctly. Uh-oh. That's I call BS. I got there too little too late. Interesting. No, 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 no. No, no. Uh-oh. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna interesting. What? What? They hit double? I should have paid attention to my health. No, 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 no. Nice. Nice. See, that wasn't that hard. So I can't even do this. Interesting. So that is the hive, so I'm basically doing a whole circuit. Relax, relax, we can do this. Compose yourself. Well, that's really unfortunate. Oh my god. See, that wasn't that hard. Now I have to repeat this at least until I am full health. Okay, nice. So at least we have one charge left for us to at least help to heal ourselves. And basically we can't do anything here. Okay. I'm actually running out of things to do. Okay, we can't go very far in Bretta. Okay. Build Trimway. Let's go there. This is where cloth is, right? Oh, I forgot about this place. Nice. So we have been here. What is this? Very anticlimactic. Let's go see Salubra. Oh, not Salubra. But what is this? Oh. The corpse of Lodge. I don't even have dream nails. So this place is something for me, for my future self to figure out. Okay. Oh my god. They hit hard. What about the other place? Okay, so this is the Filch family. Okay. I don't even remember what the brooding mullet was supposed to replace. Holy cannoli. Seer! What? What is this?
Kuri, kuri, amo.
No, I don't have anything.
Melemo.
Wait, what is this?
Melemo. Ah, ah,
One dreamer
ah,
including duplicate dreamers.
ah,
I cannot write. What's
ah.
up with this randomizer?
Melemo.
I cannot swim. I cannot ride large elevators. You've rescued three
Melemo.
grubs.
Ah, ah, ah.
Yo, I think this is gonna be a curse randomizer. I should have done. Oh my god, why? Persevere, please. I think I am gonna have to start a new save file for this because not being able to swim, not being able to do anything at all is really, really bad. I mean, why? Why is that? Why would you consider that fun? Interesting. No, come on. Okay, you know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? That's a no for me. I just realized that you cannot ride a large elevator. You cannot swim. That makes the whole thing very I know for some people it's gonna be a good challenge, but for me it's gonna be ah really really bad. Okay, so novelty item. The ability to swim and ride elevator will be removed and randomized. Gigi will trade item for rancid egg. So basically I have in the previous save file, I have to find Gigi, right? But Gigi is so hard to find. Plus the fact that we lack the mobility to do anything at all is really really bad. Will be removed. The ability to wall jump from left to right will be what? Okay, that is real. Oh my god. Yeah, none. I'm gonna do none. A keys, mask shard, rancid egg, stacks, life totem, spoiler dab, everything. Boss geo. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with standard. Geo and start item. Long location, easier. Fewer hints, dab. No previews, standard. Ah, you know what? I'm gonna go with easier one. Transition between room will be randomized. Okay, let's do with room rando. Duplicate item. Duplicate major items. Duplicate none. Okay. Required skip. Experience, advanced, fearless, foolish, casual. Casual. Notch charm notch cost of charms will not be randomized. Extra platform will be given in certain places. Yes, I do need this. The Lubra's notches will be automatically given. Oh, interesting. Let's do with standard. Yeah, let's do with standard. King's Pass. Okay, let's do this. I can't believe we got screwed by my lack of reading comprehension. I should have read every single aspect of the randomizer before I started the run. But now we just have to wait. Gonna take a while, huh? Interesting. We'll just see how it goes. Get to the first bench that we are able to do, and then we call it a day. I am quite tired for today. Small lurk, zoot, pill flip, and tomb husk. Oh my god, what? Oh man. So yeah, let's just wait again because I misclick a button. Boo hoo. Man, I have work after this. Maybe I can delay the work for a bit because I really need some rest. Interesting. Maybe I should wake a little bit more earlier than usual, and then do my work then. I'm not even sure. Okay, let's start game. Hopefully this is gonna. Oh my god. Hello? Interesting, interesting. Ah, oh no. Oh god. That is so cute. Oh shoot. Mama. Oh my god. Holy, holy crap. That is horrifying. Holy sh. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna fight you. I'm gonna ignore you. Ignore. Ignoring you. Uh-oh. The game crashed. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Well, I think that's that's I think that's a cue for me. I was waiting whether or not the game is gonna unfreeze itself, but it's not. It's really stuck. But oh gosh. What a way to end the stream, right? I am gonna end the stream here because gosh, so many things. Bear in mind this is my first randomizer run. Of course, there are some settings that I am not familiar with. I should have done much better research about this. I thought it's gonna be easy, and it is easy. It's just that um I didn't read things more thoroughly. So that's on me actually. So I'm sorry if I um abandoned my previous randomizer run, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to have fun in that save file. Hopefully this time around I'm gonna have fun. But for now, I am gonna end the stream here. Thank you so much for watching. Oh my god, I keep forgetting to upload my VODs on my YouTube channel. Interesting. So, if you are interested, do give me a follow here on Twitch. Recently I have been streaming on Twitch for a year. Starting from May, late late May 2022 last year, I started streaming, and it's already been 1 year. There are still things that I am not well versed in terms of streaming, and there's a lot of things that I had planned for this stream, for this channel. So if you are interested, you like this sort of stream that I am doing, do give me a follow. I really do appreciate it. Um, if you can't catch my my stream live, don't worry. You can watch it on Twitch for 1 week. But if you want to watch it afterwards, you can watch it on my YouTube stream archive channel, which you can see in my about page on Twitch, twitch.tv/ CreamCatCorner. But for now, I do I am a little bit behind on my VOD upload, but I swear I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it before the start of next week. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see y'all in the next stream. Goodbye.